channel, 4 Pounds ASMR. Thank you for joining me today. I hope everybody out there is doing great, having a wonderful day. Today we have 3 pairs of shoes, and they are very different from each other, and they're all under the umbrella of green shoes. So I figured we'd concentrate on a color today. Like I said, they have nothing to do with each other. So, just 3 pairs of green shoes. From the thumbnail, I don't know if you've seen all 3 or you've seen at least 2. So, it is what it is. Let's get right into it. First up, we have an Air Max 1. Very simple, clean colorway. Not the best for tapping sounds, but okay for scratching sounds. Yeah, this is like a forest green or pine green colorway. You got your white mesh toe box and some gray suede paneling. Probably gonna shoot 2 videos today. Yeah, this is the first one. And we learned from a different video that the insole of the Air Max 1 mirrors the outsole, which is pretty interesting. And I know there was a viewer that enjoyed the insole tapping sounds, so this one's for you. It's actually a pretty good sound. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Even has a little Nike symbol here. Nike Air Max 1. These are from 2020. Middle to end of the year. For those of you who don't know, the tag, at least for Nikes and Jordans, has the dates of production. So it was made within this date to this date, and then the release dates are probably, a month or so, maybe a couple months after the production date. Alright, Nike Air Max 1. Moving on to shoe number 2. This shoe was actually already featured in a short, so we're gonna concentrate a little bit more on it today. The Travis Scott Jumpman Jack in this polarizing black and like electric green colorway. channel for a while, you'll know that I love a midfoot strap. I usually will wear it undone. I haven't really broken these out yet. This shoe I've actually never even put on my foot. The other one I did try on, and I gotta be honest, I don't know if I'm going to be keeping them because, alright, so I bought another pair of the Jumpman jacks a few months back, and I got a size 10. Now I typically wear a 10.5 or a 10, except for some outliers, and one that comes to mind quickly is the Nike Huarache. I actually have to wear a size 11.5 in Huaraches, which is crazy. But then I came across this pair, or this silhouette, and I got a size 10. Figured it's either gonna fit, or maybe, in an extreme circumstance, you pop out that insole, and then it fits a lot better. The size 10 was very long in the toe box area. So I figured we might have to pause in a minute or so. So if there's a break in the storyline, I apologize, I had to pause. I figured, okay, size 10, too long, not comfortable, big space between my toe and the end of the toe box, the front of the shoe. So I figured I might have to go down a half a size to a 9.5 because I do like the silhouette. And here we are, a size 9.5. So I tried on the other shoe, and to my surprise, there's still some toe box wiggle room. A full size down. But I was like, alright, I could deal with that. But then, as we move down the foot, alright, so we have a little bit of extra room up here. Then we get to the mid-foot area. Tight as hell. To the point where it's uncomfortable to keep on. And even with the strap undone. So now I have two issues. Still a little bit of toe box room, which, like I said, not the worst thing. I could deal with it, but it is still an issue. And right here is really tight. So I might just not be able to wear the Jumpman jacks. Probably make that determination within the next couple days if I'm going to keep them or not. was actually similar to this color. It's somewhere, back in the older videos where the majority of it was this lime green colorway. And after a few wears, I just determined that it was too much lime green for me. And then when I saw these, I'm like, alright, that is a more realistic looking shoe. Because really bright lime green is hard to pull off. I really want the black and yellow pair, where it's basically the same one. Same look as this, except everything that is green is yellow. I also saw the first images of the Jaw 4s, and I think those are going to be a problem too. The first few colorways are looking pretty good. And this is only from a casual wearer. I do not play basketball. I'm not going to try to play basketball. I just like to look at the shoe. I think I have like 5 pairs. Actually one that I purchased before I got this one that has not made it to the channel yet, but it will, is the Georgia Bulldogs colorway. And that's black, red, and gray. Alright, so that is basically going to bring the video to a close. We'll do a quick little recap. We have Air Max 1, Pine Greens, Air Max 1, insoles, low key, a new, very appreciated trigger for me. Jumpman Jack. Possibly impossible for my foot to fit comfortably in. But pretty clean looking shoe. And then, as you just saw, neat. So, let me know your thoughts. Do you like any of these shoes? Do you like wearing green? Is it only a certain color green that you guys enjoy wearing or feel that you can pull off? Let me know, whatever you want to let me know. Thank you for joining. I'm going to start the second video now, which is going to be the newly released, I guess you can say collab, even though they're both Nikes, between, or the combination of the Nike Air Force One and the Nike SB, Nike Dunk SB, anything that has been turned into an SB. So, like, comment, subscribe. Again, thank you for joining, and I will see you on the next one.